Is this a countdown for a countdown, chat? I'm always worried about this. Let's find out. You made it literally just back in time for whatever the heck this is. Oh, Rita, hi. Oh, I was right. It was a countdown to the starting soon. I hate it here. It's fine. And the thing is funny is that she's not even the most recent character. Diana is. Thanks, Rita. Thanks for your application. For your participation, I should say. Very cool. Wow. Of course, advertising. From 0 to half anniversary, first seasonal chaos update, Great Rift update, combatant selection and card duplication update, Epiphany remanifestation update, and 6 months together with our protocols. 23 million merges, 25 million clears, 7 million Synectus defeats. That's a lot of chaos. That's a lot of credits. Magikarp! Fastest Protoss at least level 60. Jesus, that was fast. More of this, please. Everyone goes out with Mika the most. I understand. Oh, Haru! Okay. Serenial, Yuki, Malin, Chizuru, and Haru. Most time in counseling? Oof. It's because we keep trying to get our cats to show up. Give us our cats back, you nerds. Ugh. All right, give us the details on what's coming next, guys.
카오스 제로 나이트메어 하프 애니버서리 쇼케이스에 오신 여러분을 환영합니다. 퍼스트 여러분, 안녕하세요. 저는 미스터 네비입니다. 앞서 공개된 하이데마리의 메시지를 모두 받아보셨을 텐데요. 은하계제 시즌 3
Likely season 3 and the showcase will bring new and unexpected developments.
새로운 일들이 펼쳐질 예정입니다. 동시에 반주년을 기념하는 특별한 이벤트와 풍성한 보상들도 준비되어 있는데요. 이 다양한 소식들을 오늘 이 자리에서 한 번에 전해드리겠습니다. 하프 애니버서리 이벤트와 어라이즈 업데이트를 보다 자세히 소개해 주신 최승현 라이브 디렉터님을 모셔보겠습니다. 반갑습니다.
안녕하세요. 최승현입니다.
Hyun Choice here.
인사드리다가 이렇게 모처럼 촬영으로 인사드리니까
Give us all the details. Yes, drops are on. If you are not seeing the fact that drops are available, you'll need to make sure that you refresh the stream to activate them. They will be active for the next 24 hours. You only need to watch 15 minutes, so I would simply just say do a quick reset, refresh if you are interested in getting the drops, and then they should be there.
오늘은 퍼스트 여러분들의 애정에 보답할 시간 아니겠습니까?
맞습니다. 본격적으로 저희가 준비한 업데이트 소개를 진행해 보려고 하는데요. 먼저 다시 한번 6개월이라는 시간 동안 항상 카오스 제로 나이트메어를 사랑해 주시고 즐겁게 플레이해 주신 퍼스트 여러분들께 진심으로 감사하다는 말씀을 드리고 싶습니다. 저뿐만 아니라 저희 개발팀 모두가 여러분들께 이 마음을 보답하고자 더 재미있는 컨텐츠, 더 많은 이벤트, 보상을 오랜 기간 동안 준비해 왔습니다. 이번 업데이트는 어라이즈라는 타이틀과 걸맞게 카오스 제로 나이트메어가 다시 한번 일어서 새로운 단계를 도약하는 변곡점이 될 예정입니다. 지금까지 쌓아온 것들을 바탕으로 한층 더 확장된 모습으로 나아가는 업데이트를 준비했습니다.
Updated to something more expansive.
애니버서리 업데이트를 통해
Alright. Well, what do we got?
지금부터 카오스 제로 나이트메어 쇼케이스를 본격적으로 시작해 보겠습니다.
어라이즈 업데이트를 통해서
Right over the top of the chat, it'll say drops enabled.
요소는 크게 세 가지인데요. 로그라이크 본연의 재미를 위한 출격 컨텐츠
Sortie. This is something that a lot of people are waiting for. It's chaos and save data burden mitigation. All right, and special events and rewards for the half anniversary. Those are our selector tickets. Okay, good.
가장 첫 번째 말씀드릴 거는 신규 로그라이트
Yeah, this is something everyone's been waiting for.
출격 업데이트.
Sortie. Sortie's a big update for people. Damn, that's some Nikkei ass looking shit. That was a Nikkei
Protos.
UI.
Checking connection status. Signal stable.
That's English.
This mission is far more dangerous.
That's
than
hella
previous
English.
Operations. Operation name: Sortie. The chaos that Protos and agents will enter in Sortie has far more diverse variables than existing chaos. There is no single answer, and no operation is ever the same.
Yep.
However, the
Pure
strategy
roguelite.
and tactics used to carry out the operation are directly controlled by you, Protos. In Sortie, save data is not saved. Instead, rewards will vary depending on how far you progress in a single operation. So the key is to use limited resources in uncertain situations.
Am I...
to push deeper into chaos.
First of all, 4 people. That's huge. Wonder what that means. Because there's only 3 life bars, or 3 stress bars.
Of 3 areas: outskirts, interior, and depths. And each area is further divided into 9, 11, or 13 sectors.
Okay.
As you go deeper into chaos, enemy threat levels will increase significantly. But in proportion, the agent's power will also expand. Due to severe space-time warp in the chaos,
I just want to make sure that I'm not going crazy and that this isn't just an AI voiceover. I don't think it is, and I know that they said that they're pretty anti-AI, but the voice kind of has that tinge to it. I'm not sure. I might just be thinking out
loud. In the
loud.
final depths, you will proceed with a party of 4 combatants. Within chaos, you can also receive rescue signals from combatants you do not currently own. And based on Proto's decision, you will select one of the 3 combatants to join the operation.
Oh, interesting.
The combatant selected when entering chaos and the first combatant to join inside will join the party with 4 starting cards and a random epiphany card.
Oh, interesting.
The 3rd combatant will appear with a modified deck, such as having all basic cards removed or certain cards duplicated.
Ooh, interesting.
The 4th and final combatant will join the party in a slightly different way.
They kind of just show up as like
equipment or use ego skills.
Right, they're just there to like support with cards.
Additionally, aside from the 2 specific cards they bring upon joining, they cannot acquire additional unique cards. However, since they provide 2 core cards of the character, they can supply key components needed for the party.
I don't think it is, because like I said, I know that Smilegate is pretty hard, has a pretty hard anti-AI stance. So the likelihood of this being an AI voice is pretty low, but you never know. It's just interesting because they decided to use an English voice instead of Korean with a translation or Korean with subtitles.
Exploration. Please remember this above all else. What matters in Sortie is not immediate gain.
It has
consistent strategic
solid
choices.
break for like voice inhalation and things like that. So like the intonation and stuff of it like works.
Maybe a far more difficult
as a normal person, but
before.
Again, you never know.
Inside chaos, even more powerful.
I don't think they've had anything like this before, so it's interesting.
You will encounter
typically they have
species monsters with special
either
effects,
the Japanese voiceover or the Korean guys,
areas
like
reach
the
by avoiding
actual
them,
devs
other
talking and
problems
stuff.
May arise. In hardcore mode,
Hardcore
unlike normal mode, the moment HP reaches 0, you will immediately become incapacitated and removed from battle, which may lead to repeated defeats and failed operations. Together with your agents, push as deep into chaos as possible. In Sortie, survival itself will be the objective.
Murdered.
Let me say this once again. Sortie is not a simulation. It is a real combat filled with unknown dangers. You will face the true nature of chaos, where unpredictable dangers and mysteries intertwine at its very center. If you are ready, lead your agents and command the operation. Even in despair, find the answers to overcome it, Protos. Transmission terminated.
Strange read by the VO. I feel like it is a very strange read. It's probably somebody who's not super familiar with these kinds of voiceover readings. So yeah, it felt stiff. I think that's the best way I can put it. That just felt stiff.
어떻게 보면 이번 어라이즈 업데이트의 핵심 컨텐츠라고
You can say that's the main event of the Arise update. Yeah, pretty much. Our development team has been long believed that we needed content focused purely on the essence of roguelike gameplay, something that's only to enjoy the fun in its purest form, separate from the battles that rely on chaos or save data. Yeah. Good.
소위 도자기 깎기로 부르는 그 세이브 데이터 파괴 구조에서 벗어나서
Sortie is more like the actual
조합을 경험하는
Slay the Spire meets PTSD Darkest Dungeon nonsense. This is the mode that I think everyone was really looking for, like when the game first came out.
편입하여 전투를 진행하게 됩니다.
But
무작위 전투원과 운명을 조합하여
I'm glad that they're finally getting it into, because I know that this is a big thing that a lot of people wanted. So
난이도는 또 어떤지.
here's what the gameplay works and what the difficulty is like.
출격 콘텐츠의 전체적인 구조를 먼저 설명해 드리겠습니다. 입장 시 전투원
Select the difficulty based on your combatant's growth level.
최대 지옥 난이도
Maximum difficulty is Hell
지옥
mode.
난이도에서는
We developed a system
경험하고 싶은 퍼스트 여러분들
in Hell mode where Protoss who want to experience even more extreme battles. Oh, okay. It's just like adding the additional penalties and stuff like they did with like the bosses and stuff for Great Rift.
통해 난이도를 더 높일수록 더 높은
So
보상을
that's
받을
cool.
수
Like it's like higher difficulty and like outside of like the hardcore mode, it looks like a lot of stuff where you just get a lot of the extra currency and stuff.
모두 소진될 경우 링크 크래시 상태가 아닌 즉시 사망 처리되며 추가적인 페널티 요소들이 함께 적용되기 때문에 훨씬 더 긴장감 있는 전투를 경험하실 수 있습니다.
I feel like hardcore is probably what everyone's going to be running a lot more of.
하드코어 모드에 도전해 보시면 좋겠습니다.
Just because I feel like that's kind of like the push
제가
for like more of the currency, and that's pretty much the only reason to do it is to get more of the single currency that you get from it.
어떤 형태로 등장하게 되는지 궁금하거든요.
네, 출격에서 등장하는 미보유 전투원들은 왜곡 적용과 같이 어느 정도 스탯이 보정되어 있는 상태로 등장하게 됩니다.
Ow.
난이도에 따라 이 스탯 보정은 더욱 높은 단계까지 적용되고요. 전투원들을 보유하고 성장시킬 터스트분들을 고려해 성장도의 차이는 분명 존재하지만 신규 유저분들도 일정 함장 레벨만 달성하시면
Also, it's a really good chance for people to get their hands on characters they may not already have unlocked, which is really cool. So you actually get a chance to like use them in other modes where you normally wouldn't be able to because you don't own those agents. So getting a chance to actually use them in sortie mode is going to be a really big deal for people because you don't have to own them to use them in the mode now. You just have to find them via RNG.
끈적임이라는
They grants a card duplication and card removal opportunities, machines for acquiring penalty called stickiness.
당장 혜택 운영에는 어려움이 커지지만
Makes deck management, but once all the sticky cards are removed, you'll end up much stronger.
말 그대로
So it's a choice that could truly lead you down a dangerous path. Yeah, that's fair.
이처럼 기존의 보스에서 고정적으로 제공하던 카드
Previously fixed chances for card duplication provided by bosses have been removed. Instead, now you can gain duplicate, remove, and other powerful in-game effects through fates.
기존 카수와는 다르게
Unlike existing chaos, the fate effects can be randomly acquired each time you defeat elite monsters at the start of each act. You can provide even more powerful rare fates
구역을 통해 더욱 강력한
through the sortie exclusive unidentified area. Oh, hands! Fingies! That was a lot of fingies!
좀 짤 필요가 있습니다.
Ooh,
구체적으로
후기.
어떤 보상들을 획득할 수 있나요?
신규 재화인 검은 물질
Black Mass, a currency to purchase new stuff. Interesting.
편집이 가능한 여러 아이템들을
That allows save data editing.
제거
Ooh.
그리고
One for each of the major different things here, even Divine Epiphany.
와, 신 번뜩임까지 할 수 있어요?
저도 제일 갖고 싶은 아이템입니다.
와, 이런
This is the prime content that actually rewards core currency.
맞습니다.
자, 여러분들 이런
Alright, okay.
재화들을 주는
Cool. I'm digging that.
콘텐츠 많은 기대 부탁드리도록 하겠습니다.
Chaos and save data burden mitigation.
시즌 초반을 돌아보면 카오스를 탐사하며 내가 원하는 다양한
So this is like the big grinding piece that a lot of people were kind of like, nah, I'm good.
즐겨주셨던 것 같습니다. 다만 대균열을 위해
Exactly.
반복적으로 플레이하는 경험이 누적되면서 점차 카오스의 목적이 특정하고 효율적인 세이브 데이터를 완성하는 데
Yep.
집중되었습니다.
Yep.
완성도 높은 하나의 세이브 데이터를 만들어가는 과정 자체는 여전히 재미있는 경험이라고 생각합니다. 이러한 부분들에 대한 개선을 통해 세이브 데이터를 완성하는 재미는 유지하면서도 과정에서 느껴질 수 있는 피로도는 전반적으로 완화하고자 합니다.
Thank fuck.
이번 어라이즈 업데이트에서는 플레이 전반의 피로도는 낮추고 세이브 데이터를 완성해 나가는
Heightening the satisfaction of completing your save data. Yeah, that's fair.
빠르게 구성할 수
Allowing
있는
you to
경험을
assemble your
주셨습니다.
ideal deck faster.
이러한
Right, and to support
경험들을
these kinds of
위해서
experiences
또 준비하고 있는
with a lot of improvement
많잖아요.
updates.
좀 더 자세한 개선 내용은 직접 개발에 관여한 담당자
Staff members who are more directly involved will
직접
explain
설명해 주신다고 합니다. 그럼
about the improved content.
슈퍼 크리에이티브로
and we'll go over super creative. All right, cool. Battle skip.
시스템 기획자 차주현입니다. 그간 여러분들께서 카오스를 플레이하며 제로 시스템에 쌓아주신 데이터
I really want a button that just let me hit skip, go to the end. I don't have to like skip through 20 fucking things of content. I just want to hit skip and be done
가장
with
첫
it.
번째로 소개할 내용은 전투 스킨 보드입니다.
This is actually a really big deal though. So this is the thing where instead of having to go through and do specific fights over and over and over again, you can skip them once you've completed a specific difficulty and just sweep all of the rewards by just hitting a button based on completing it already.
처음에는 로그라이크 특유의 랜덤성이 매 탐사마다 새로운 재미를 만들어줬지만 어느 순간부터 카오스의 스팟들이 원하는 덱을
Chaos spots
완성하기
often
위한
began
통과
to feel like a
과정처럼
passing
느껴지는
step
경우가
towards
많아졌습니다.
completing a desired
카오스 플레이의
deck.
시간적 부담과
Reduce the time burden of
반복하는
chaos play and the
중에서도
fatigue of repetitive
직접 세이브
farming,
데이터를
while preserving the fun of
그대로
finding
살릴 수
save
있도록
data
소탕이 아닌
directly.
전투 스킵 방식으로
We've
개선을
implemented a
진행했습니다.
battle skip rather than a
전투 스킵
sweep.
모드 활성 시
When battle skip mode is activated, instead of exploring each path step by step within chaos, the system will pre-analyze available options, allowing you to quickly follow the most efficient route. Did you see that? It was just a straight shot.
연출은 생략되고 바로 다음 선택지로 넘어가며
Wow,
빠르게
they just-
진행할 수 있습니다.
Yeah,
전투 역시 직접
whoa.
조작 없이 자동으로 진행되며 결과와 보상까지 짧은 시간 안에 확인할 수 있도록
Yeah, look at that. It's just a straight shot to each of the next things.
세이브 데이터 파밍 과정에서 느껴지는
Wild.
초점을 맞췄습니다.
I was not expecting that at all.
투자해 오신 요소들은 그대로 유지됩니다. 재화를 사용해 강화한 업그레이드나 환경 변수 그리고 코덱스를 통해 얻은 효과들까지 모두 동일하게
Larry.
되기 때문에 기존에 쌓아온 성장과
Larry,
세팅 이
no.
모드에서도 그대로 이어지게 됩니다. 다만
Interesting.
이러한 특성 때문에 몇 가지 유의하실 점이 있습니다.
Hands.
스킨 모드는 퍼스트 여러분들이 지위를 보조하는
Signs
형태이기 때문에
akimbo.
현재 구성된 파티와 세팅을 기반으로 결과가 빠르게
Straight into
계산됩니다.
crab.
따라서 너무 실험적인 파티를 사용하시거나
Use overly
무리하게
scrimmage or
카드
aggressively
제거를
remove
주문하신 경우에
cards.
실패로 이어지는
You may encounter
원하지
unintended
않는
outcomes,
전투 요소가 나올
including
수
failed
있습니다.
battles.
빠른 진행에 초점이
This mode is
맞춰진
designed for
모드인
fast
만큼
progression.
어느 정도
Please
안정적인
note that it is
구성을
most effective when
전제했을
used with
때 가장
reasonably available
효율적으로
setup with a
활용하실 수
reasonably
있다는
stable
점 참고해
setup.
주시기 바랍니다.
Interesting. Great Rift seasonal save data migration. The second topic I'd like to introduce is related to the Great Rift. This is the one of the biggest changes we're introducing. Starting from Galactic Disaster Season 3, the season restrictions on save data in the Great Rift will be eased. We felt it necessary to improve the experience where carefully farmed save data built over more than a week of repeated chaos runs became unusable in the following season's Great Rift and ended up being only used in simulations. Now you'll be able to use save data from previous seasons freely and challenge the Great Rift with your own carefully crafted decks whenever you want. Personally, I'm excited to bring out my Hunger Nia again. Not only will you be able to enjoy a new experience by mixing past season gimmick decks with new season builds, but we also expect the burden of having to the burden of reforming save data every single just to tackle the Great Rift bosses will be eased. That's the point of a season. That is the point of a season.
마지막으로
I hate that.
4월 29일 업데이트를 통해
Whatever.
절규에 나선 탑 베타
Climbing a ladder and building a new character for every season is what a seasonal setup is supposed to be about. But enough people got bitchy about that specific issue that they were just like, nah, we're fixing it. And I'm like, okay, sure, but like, bruh.
기존처럼 한 세력으로만 구성된 전투가 아니라 서로 다른 세력의
Enemies from different factions will appear consecutively. Yeah, I'm really excited about the changes for Tower. I haven't really done a ton with the beta version of it because I'm kind of like focusing on like what, oh boy, Boy and his dog's just out here fucking you up at the beginning of a run. Brother. Rude.
또한 이번 나선 탑
Battles in this version of Spiral Tower will have no turn limit.
이로 인해 기존
This allows builds such as counterattack decks or shield decks, which were difficult to utilize in existing content, to become fully viable options in the Spiral Tower
지금까지 사용
streams.
빈도가 낮았던
Enjoy
전략을
revisiting
다시 꺼내 활용해보는 재미도 함께
And using strategies that previously saw low usage. Good.
특히
That's good to
이번에
hear.
확장되는 101구역부터는 한 번 편성한 전투원으로 150구역까지 연속해서 도전하게 되는 만큼 단순히 강한 전투원을 모으는 것을 넘어 전투원 간의 시너지, 세이브 데이터 구성, 그리고 장기적인 운영까지 고려한
fair enough.
완성도 높은 팀 구성이 중요해집니다. 여러분만의 전략과 플레이 스타일이 그대로 드러나는
I'm
콘텐츠인
okay with that.
충분히 고민해 구성한 최적의 팀으로 도전해 보시기 바랍니다. 그리고 절규의 나선 탑에서만 획득할 수 있는
So that actually means that like people that pre-built like the season 1 multi-attack Maelin deck are gonna be like, I can reuse Maelin again. I don't have to keep refarming for Maelin for this shit. Hooray! And I'm like,
네, 세이브 데이터와 기존
Cool, I
시스템과
guess.
관련된 개선 사항이 엄청 많은데 좀
I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose in certain circumstances, but at the same time, I also understand that
소탕권은
grind fatigue in this game is really fucking a thing. So
우리가
Yeah.
말하는 전투 스킨 모드가 좀 다른 점은 뭘까요?
먼저 소탕에 대한 거.
Not that we haven't considered sweeping, but if we just added a sweep function, the resulting save data would likely be false, and some players may want to build their deck one way and others another way. So if the result is just random, players wouldn't like it. So we just made the fast battle more advantageous for our Protoss to handle the deck building, allowing skipping battles rather than a simple sweep.
그러면 전투 스킨 모드를 뭐 얼마나
How
할수
often
있는
can you
거예요?
use the battle skip mode? Is there a limit? Free once a day, but can be used again through additional currency. Once a day?
그런 때가
Ooh.
있거든요. 하루에 퇴근하고 딱 집에 와서 카오스 한 판 하려고 하는데
Just want to play one
너무
round of
피곤한
chaos, but you're
거예요.
tired. It's just too
너무
long.
길어. 너무 힘드니까 그래도
Yeah,
오늘
I guess that
어떤
kind of makes
일종의
sense.
미션은 좀 해야 되니까
맞아요.
They don't want to like
네. 그럴 때
not prioritize, but they don't want to doing it once a day means that they don't want to try to like
네.
prioritize the grinding,
네, 이렇게
especially
해서
for like
선수들께서
people that could get addicted to doing those kinds of things.
업데이트가 진행될 예정이라고 하니까요.
Which it's a gotcha. That makes sense. So understandable why they only have you do it once a week or once a day.
앞서 말씀 주셨던 내용들을 한 차례 좀 정리를 하면 우선 전반적인 카오스 플레이의 피로도를 낮추기 위해서 자동 전투인 전투 스킨 모드가 추가가 되고
Oh, also the official full release of the Spiral Tower streams is coming with the update.
나선탑이
That's cool.
드디어 정식 출시되면서 더 고도화된 세이브 데이터 활용처가 업데이트가 된다. 맞나요?
맞습니다. 이를
맞습니다.
통해 카오스 제로 나이트메어는 로그라이크의 본연의 재미와 또 완성된 세이브 데이터를 활용한 다양한 도전하는 재미 모두를
I mean, that's fair.
만족시켜줄 수 있는
I think that there's still
그런 게임으로
some
나아가고자
like
합니다.
chunky pieces to how that's being implemented, but
이번
you can't win them all.
업데이트의 핵심적인 그 두 가지 포인트에 대해서 그동안 설명을 해주셨는데
Again, I think I'm just kind of salty about the fact that I'm used to doing ladder gameplay because I used to play the shit out of Diablo 2 ladders back in the fucking day.
소개해드리도록 하겠습니다.
So like having to remake a new character every time a new ladder season started is like just par for the course. Like it makes sense. But I guess a lot of people see it nowadays as just an older, antiquated way of doing those kinds of systems, which I kind of think is what they were going for originally. And now that they're making those changes, it's like, okay, that makes sense.
만나보시겠습니다.
Anyway, new additional updates. A Song Rippling Through the Stars, Season 3. Oh,
ようこそエリニティ号へ。担当直入にお伝えします。ナイトメア号にステラステージ公演のセキュリティ責任を引き受けていただきたい。
idols. Ooh.
華やかな照明。
Oh, the chaos in this looks
さ
gorgeous.
らに濃い影が落ちるものです。遠くから見れば。
Oh, hey, Diana's actually part of the storyline. I was shocked to think that she wasn't gonna be. Oh, ew! Mid-concert, people getting chaos. Ew, that's bad news.
夢見る少女
Oh,
の小さな
oh, look at the
世界が
cuties!
壊されてしまう。
Adorable new characters we haven't seen yet. Oh no, tiny child must save.
剣を握るんです。
Oh, she uses swords. Interesting. Oh, so they're her swords. I understand. It's her weapon. Her weapon is the swords, but that's why she's a ranger, because they're ranged. Okay, I understand.
これはいや違うあの選択が 最善だったの。あの時もし違う選択をしていたら、これって、待って、
She had a whole ass party.
ごめんなさい。全部
So it's not Luce's sword, it's her sword. That's cool.
取り戻せないと分かっていても、
Those are the graves of the other members of her party. Oh shit.
喜んで再び剣を掲げます。
That's sick.
この舞台を見守ってください。カオスゼロナイトメア、銀河に響く歌声。
Very cool.
드디어 은하계제 시즌3의 막이 올랐습니다. 저는 이번 은하계제 시즌3의 핸들링을 맡은 컨텐츠 기획자 허원영이라고 합니다. 익숙하면서도 새로운 요원들과 앞으로 펼쳐질 사건들을 영상으로 먼저 만나보셨는데 어떠셨나요? 영상 마지막에 소개되었듯이 은하계제 시즌3의 정식 명칭은 은하에 울리는 노랫소리입니다. 이번 시즌에선 하루와 레이의 고향인 에덴니티호에서
Idols.
아이돌 공연이 열리고
Haru, oh, the S's identity, which is Haru and Rei's home ship.
내용이 펼쳐지게 됩니다. 카오스 교단이 어떤 계획을 꾸미고 있을지, 그리고 시즌 3의 카오스는 어떤 무대일지.
Oh, good, it's the Chaos Order again.
무엇보다
Fuck.
먼저 이야기를 이끌어갈 주역들이 누구인지가 가장 궁금하실 것 같습니다. 우선 여러분들께 가장 먼저 소개시켜드릴
Haidemari is her name.
시장이자 시민들의 영웅인
Bro, that ego skill activation. God damn.
양대 세력 중 하나로 문화와 예술을 중시하는 방주인데요.
Culture and the arts. And within it, Haidemari is waiting for you in the mayor's office, the core district where the key facilities are gathered.
안녕하세요. 카오스제로 나이트메어 아트실의 프로세스 및 운영을 총괄하고 있는 아트실 실장 김탁곤입니다. 이번 반주년을 기념하여 소개해드릴 캐릭터는
Haidemari, a combatant who wields 4 great swords of light.
하이데마리입니다.
Passion Ranger, seasonal character.
여러분께 선보이.
So she is the new limited season character.
하이데마리는 처음 기획.
So if you really want to make sure you get her, you better be rolling, chat, because otherwise you are not going to get her for a long time.
지금의 모습으로 완성되었습니다. 부드러운 라임색의 머리.
Oh, some of those are cool. I like the.
지혜와 용기의 여신에서.
Yeah. She's limited. She's limited. Better save your currencies now. You've got 2 weeks before she drops.
전체적인 실루엣과 인상은 시장으로서의 우아함과 권위가.
She's the mayor of the identity. Oh, cute. You got
또 하나의
little schmutz,
매력으로
ma'am.
느껴질 수 있도록 설정했습니다.
So she's the mayor of the identity. Cute.
와 전투 모션도 중요한 요소였습니다. 하이데마리가 사용하는 빛의 검은 단순한 대검이 아니라 하나하나가 그녀의 과거 동료들과 얽힌 이야기를 담고.
Yeah, they symbolize the fallen members of her past comrades. Yeah, her past friends and comrades.
투명하고 아름답지만 금방이라도 깨질 것 같은 위태로운
Interesting.
땅에 꽂혔을 때는 마치 누군가를 기리는 비석처럼 보이도록 연출했습니다.
What a cool story. This ego cut in.
이러한 요소들을 더욱
get fucked.
수 있습니다. 세레니엘 이후 포스트 여러분.
Calling Serenial, we believe Protoss have high expectations for seasonal characters.
생각합니다. 그 기대에
To meet those expectations, the art team has put in a great deal of thought and effort. We hope you show Haidemari lots of interest and love.
감사합니다.
So yeah, she's limited. Confirmed she is in fact limited, just like Serenial. Bring her home, chat. Bring her home. We will definitely be rolling for her, for sure. Damn. Yeah, that splash art is godlike. She gets her own little cutscene and shit, brother. When you the mayor. That's her actual card art her card activated ability. Her cut-in is so cool. Bruh. Yo, swords forever. That's a lot of swords, dude. And they all cost 1. Are they linked? So like you cast one and they all go off? Is that what that icon meant? Like the arcing like linking plasma on the corners of each of the cards was? Bruh. Yo, Yep, I was right. They're all linked. Slap, 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 slap. Oh, god damn, that's godlike. Blech. Get fucked, nerd. Bro, she looks dope.
안녕하세요. 오랜만에 화면으로 인사드립니다. 전투팀의 김규범입니다. 티페라 이후로 다시 이렇게 매력적인 신규 전투원으로 인사드리게 되어 기쁩니다. 이번 하이데마리 역시 새로운 재미와 경험을 드릴 수 있기를 기대하고 있습니다. 런칭 이후 레인저 클래스의 등장이 없어
That's true. There hasn't been a ranger introduced since launch.
이번 두 번째 시즈널 전투원 하이데마리가 열정 속성 레인저 클래스로 여러분들께 찾아올 하이데마리는
her affinity 10 is gonna look really pretty too. Looks like she's like sitting in a shallow pool of water. That's gonna be nice.
마지막에는
Effulgent blade.
강력한 피니시 스킬까지 보유하고 있습니다. 연결은 말 그대로
Link. Yeah, I was right. They're linked cards. So you cast one and they all go off.
연결된 카드 중 하나를 사용하면 해당 카드가 무덤으로 이동할 때
As that card moves to the graveyard, the other linked cards will also move to the graveyard together.
연결 키워드를 설계하는 과정에서 직관성과 복잡도 완화를 가장 중요하게 고려했습니다. 이름만 보고도 동작이 자연스럽게
Oh shit! Who is that? That was Kayron and who was in that team? I missed the third person there. Also, yeah, her cut-in for the card is gorgeous.
전달하고자 했습니다. 그 과정에서 연결된 카드 중 하나.
Oh, we got Diana and Cassius in this team. The other one was like Kayron and somebody else in the art that they drew.
하나가 움직이면 나머지를 끌어당기는 듯한
One moves, it pulls the others along with it. Yeah, that makes sense.
여기까지 설명을 들으시면
It may feel like a penalty that only one kind of link card can be used. Only one of the link cards can be used. To address this, the combat team carefully designed complementary mechanics. Hydori's core cards feature both Link and the quietest keyword first introduced with Diana, ensuring that even when a single attack card is used, the linked cards are not simply consumed, but used and lead to a powerful follow-up through the quietest key mechanic. Are they going to update Selena and Meilin for Quietus? Since they're all passion, is like Quietus going to become the new passion mechanic? That would be interesting. That's definitely a question I'd have for the devs. Actually incorporate a compelling narrative behind the swords and her combat mechanics. Rather than depicting her as wielding a single blade, we envision multiple swords responding to things and fighting alongside her comrades. Yeah, that's really cool. So anything that's Quietus is linked? Because even Diana's bullets are getting linked there too. So anything with Link, can she make it so that other cards can be linked if they're the same damage type? Look at all that damage, bro. And it's all one attack of damage, so none of them are counting down against the enemy's turn counter. That's crazy. Oh, Sylvia, the partner.
에데니티오의 영웅인 하이데마리의 파트너로는 그녀의 성실한 비서인 실비아가 등장할 예정입니다.
Diligently secret Sylvia. Oh, ma'am. Business. Big business.
어째서 실제의 옆에 남아 있는지 둘의 과거의
얼굴
또한 이야기가 진행됩니다.
I can only get so gay. Smilegate, please. Combat introduction. Adelheid. Domains of Nihilum and Sacred, respectively. This will be fully reveal the Chaos Order and the new god they worship. Adelheid. To uncover the Chaos Theater of Illusion that has emerged in the SS Identity's pioneer base and the schemes of the Chaos Order surrounding it. Various factions, including the SS Nightmare, will arrive at the Identity. With special investigations department from the SS Justia, Adelheid will also visit the Identity. Honorary Agent, Chapter 2, Season 3. Additional incidents will occur with the Identity. Fairy Tales, Demons, and Illusions. Oh, interesting. As a character many have been waiting for since before launch, and we're finally able to formally introduce her. At this moment, we are reminded of the many users who have been expressing their hopes for Adelheid's release in the community. We hope the good news reaches them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. As you've waited for so long, we want to make sure we put their best effort forward in bringing her out. You'll be able to see in detail what this adorable Adelheid is on the Identity in second chapter of Season 3. Tenebria.
마지막으로 시즌 3의 마지막
Yes, she's also the idol Tenebria.
에서 열리는 공연과 관련된 인물이 등장하게 되는데요.
A lot of people have been waiting for Tenebria.
초대형 공연장
The Galaxy's top idol
콘서트를 앞둔
on the venue Stella stage. Yeah, look at her. She's so cute. Pink.
테네브리아 왠지 모르게
The
익숙한
name sounds strangely familiar, doesn't it?
카오스 교단의 음모가
Within the identity where the Chaos Order schemes are closing in, Adelheid and Tenebria become entangled in a terrible incident alongside Haida Marie. The hero will illuminate the uncertain path ahead.
울리는 노랫소리의 모든 무대 준비가 끝났습니다.
Cool. So those are our 3 agent releases.
오르기 전 우리가 헤쳐나가야 할 무대 장치들이 어떤 모습?
Haida Marie is our special, and then you've got Adelheid and Tenebria.
전투원들의 등장과 함께
The new Chaos Theater of Illusions.
입장에서는 지금까지와는
Presenting grotesque aesthetic on an entirely different level from before.
카오스 교단을 메인 세력으로 하는
It's such a pretty looking chaos.
그들에게 맞설 새로운 운명.
New fate, equipment, and cards.
그들이 추앙하는 어느 신의 권능을
A new divine epiphany
또한 만나보실 수 있습니다.
with the new Chaos Order's god. Interesting.
시즌 파워
They're also introducing the Persona cards, which we've already seen some of those currently. So it's Fingies. The new god is Fingies. I see.
전제력을 한계까지 끌어올려 보시기 바랍니다. 이외에도 시즌 3
Special event contact from season 3 will also be introduced. Third season, the half anniversary could be. Oh god, the board game. Ah.
시즌 후반에는 스텔라 스테이지의 공연을 직접 체험해 볼 수 있는 특별한 미니 게임도 준비하고.
Or directly experience a performance on the stage. The cold mist hidden behind the dazzling lights of the SS identity with a tragic play unfolding within it.
은하에 울리는 노랫소리에서
Please look forward to the story that will unfold in a song rippling through the stars.
네, 이렇게 시즌 3의 주인공 하이데마리. 하이데마리.
How interesting.
업데이트 관련 내용을 모두 만나봤는데 저는 다 좋아요. 앞에 내용을 지금
She looks great.
다 까먹. 아니 농담이고.
Damn, Chad. She looks great.
그만큼 하이데마리가
그쵸.
인상적이다. 이 머리색부터 해서
전투원이 주인공이죠 항상.
아 맞아요. 너무 이뻐요.
저희가 정말 저희 개발진 모두가 공을 많이 들이고 많은 사랑 부탁드리도록 하겠습니다.
하이데마리뿐만 아니라 또 나왔던 아델하이트,
Adelheid and Tenebria.
모두 개발팀에서
So here are the season 3 character releases.
네, 그리고 4월 22일에는
Haida Marie update schedule, 422 story video, 424 OST, 428 Epiphany reveal, and 429 Haida Maria update. So
성능 이야기가 또 빠질 수가 없는데.
that's what we're going to get on the 28th, is going to be the Epiphany reveal and all the stuff for her cards and what her cards are actually going to look like when she actually releases the next
여러
day.
가지 개선 사항이 포함된 대규모 업데이트가
2 weeks, start saving, chat.
하겠습니다.
Anyway, here's the reason why this isn't going to be as bad as you think it is.
맞습니다.
중요한 소식이 빠졌어요.
그쵸.
We talked about this at the beginning of the stream as well, but the event and the rewards that we're going to be getting 70 pulls and a 5-star selector ticket for 5-star partner and 5-star agent. So keep that in mind.
먼저 4월 29일부터 하프 애니버서리 기념 출석 체크가 10일 동안 진행됩니다. 뭐 크리스탈, 프리즘 렌즈, 뭐 구출 앵커 이런 거 너무
Oh, it's regular it's regular anchors too.
예상 되시잖아요.
하프 애니버서리 기념 출석 이벤트. 하지만 평소보다는 그래도 보상이 그래도 꽤 있는.
많아야겠죠.
그렇죠.
이건 너무 기본이죠.
Extra currency is going to be
그래서
terrible.
준비했습니다. 우성 전투
There it is.
선택권.
The 5-star combatant selection and partner
우성
selection
파트너
tickets.
선택권.
These are important.
이렇게 2개를 더
Save these. Do not spend these immediately, because we need to know what we're going to be holding on to those for. Because we don't know if that means like if we can use those to get the specific select characters, or if there's like characters that aren't going to be on the roster for that.
7일간 상시 구출.
Free normal rescue once per day for 7 days. It's normal. It's normal.
전투원이 또 나오잖아요.
네.
그러면은 사실상 전투원이 확정적으로 거의 2개를 얻을 수 있는.
맞습니다. 우성 전투원 2명, 우성 파트너 1.
와, 이번에 굉장히 힘을 썼네요.
맞습니다.
역시.
Understandable, because they don't want you spending it on Banner because she's limited.
그런 건 어때요? 내일을 하프 애니버서리처럼.
But
제가 다음에 이 자리에 있을 수 있을까요? 저 마음은 너무 하고 싶은데
네네.
준비 기간이 필요하다 보니까.
아, 그렇군요.
Not terrible. Honestly, I think this is pretty generous considering what they've been giving people recently.
라는 것도.
Our daily rescue 10 pull, 7, 10 pulls. Make sure you don't miss them.
이 쇼케이스를
Additional currency for 10 days that'll help you sort of save up for the actual banner.
그런 퍼스트 분들에게 주는 어떤
yeah.
팁은 없을까요?
있습니다. 아무래도
Since
이제
new products have probably missed many events and rewards,
이벤트라든지 그런 보상 같은 걸 많이 놓치셨을 거기 때문에 저희가
we've put forth extra care for those new protos as well. Selective rescue works like this. After performing 10 rescues,
총 20번 하신 다음에
repeated 20 times in the normal rescue,
선택해서 이제 얻으실 수 있는
you can then choose to obtain the result that gives you who you want.
이렇게 들어가니까.
So it's the new selective system that's been put in place. So instead of 300, it's 200. So they've lowered the total amount, which is good.
출격과 전투 스킬,
Including sortie, battle skip, and the new items, save data, the overhaul coming in Arise.
이번 어라이즈
Seems like it's going to be pretty good.
더 많은 퍼스트 여러분들이 즐겁게 게임하실 수 있어요.
Seems like it could be good. I'm actually really excited for some of this stuff. So I think it'll be good to really give a lot of the grind push kind of out the door and make it a little bit, like you said, more solid. So that seems really good. I'm excited for some of that.
저도 해보고 싶었습니다.
저도 놀랐어요. 뭐지?
자, 여러분들 인게임 보상뿐만이 아니라요. 이번 하프 애니버서리를 기념해서 글로벌 전역에 있는 퍼스트 여러분들이 모두 함께 즐기실 수 있는
Oh, really? Interesting.
오프라인 이벤트를 마련했습니다.
Wasn't expecting
이
that.
이벤트를 준비한 담당자분들이 직접 퍼스트 여러분께 소개를 한다고 하는데요. 어떤 소식들이 준비되어 있는지 한번 확인해 보겠습니다.
I see. Ma'am? Ladies? Side boob. I mean, I'll never say no to cosplayers. That's crazy. Should have been Haru.
안녕하세요, 퍼스트 여러분. 이번 하트 애니버서리를 맞아 이렇게 인사드리게 되었습니다. 반가워요. 저희도 이번 하프 애니버서리 이벤트를 위해 이렇게 열심히 준비해봤는데요. 잘 어울리는지 모르겠어요. 직접 준비하면서 보니까 이 하이데마리가 더욱더 매력적으로 느껴지고 너무 예쁘더라고요. 이번 이벤트를 위해 이렇게 특별한 메이드 의상까지 준비된 걸 보니까 얼마나 신경 써서 준비해 주셨는지 느껴지더라고요. 맞아요. 이번 반주년에서는 단순히 게임 안에서뿐만 아니라 현실에서도.
So how much of it is in Asia and not actually in the United States? And if it's in the United States, why is it only either Texas or California? Because fuck everywhere else in the United States, right?
상세히 소개해드릴게요.
Brother.
먼저 LA로
Fucking called it. Brother. California.
Hello everyone. We always believe that communication with our produce is very important. Not only online, but also face-to-face in person.
I am definitely
Therefore,
not French.
I'm excited to
from
announce
Canada.
that this July, Chaos Zero Nightmare will hold a big event.
Of course it's in
LA.
fucking
Members of the
California.
team will come, and there will be a special meet and greet with developers as well.
In
We
July,
are also
brother.
preparing exclusive merchandise, both free giveaways as
Brother,
well as
like,
items
that's
for purchase. We hope that our
3 months
products are
from now,
taking this
like
great
people have to
opportunity
plan
to
like
meet us
right
this July
fucking now
in
to
LA.
make sure they can make it to
More
LA
details
because the
about this
cost of
event will be
flights to
shared
LA is
soon
fucking
via separate
insane.
announcement after the season 3 update, so stay tuned. We are not done with the event announcements yet. I hear that there are some exciting things happening in Asia as well.
Oh, of course,
have a
because
look.
of course there are. Japan and Korea. All right, so go back to Seoul because we'll go back to South Korea.
뿐만 아니라 이번 반주년을 맞아 아시아에서도 다양한 오프라인 행사들이 준비되고 있는데요. 우선 서울의 홍대역에서
Golden Crema Cafe and Hongik
오프라인 이벤트가
University
열립니다.
Station,
홍대 골든 크레마
where you can get
카페에서
lunch
열리는
sets
이번
for
나이트
Marie,
메어
Tea Time with
가든
Diana,
파티는
Renoa's
4월
Aether filled set, and Rin's love filled set. I want the Rin set.
이번 나이트메어 가든
Give me the Rin set.
파티에서는 매력적인 코스플레이어들과 함께 진행되는 이벤트는
Cosplayers. See, this is in Korea though, so like this is specifically a Korean thing.
준비가 되어 있습니다.
서울에서 열리는 이번 가든
Yeah,
파티에
yeah.
참여하기 위해 저희도 이렇게 준비를
You made it just in time for the waifus, Foosh.
바로 오늘부터 예약이 오픈되고 지금 QR코드가 나가실 텐데요. 이 재밌는 파티를 놓치지 말고 지금 빨리 예약하고 저희와 함께 해주세요. 아직 끝나지 않았습니다. 이번에는 타이페이에서 열리는 파티로
Taipei, really? Was not expecting Taipei to show up.
为了全世界的福斯特们准备的 Nightmare Garden Tea Party 也将在台北延续举行。与开颜咖啡一同举办的 Nightmare Garden Tea Party 将以永康街与中校店两个分店同步进行。只要拜访2个分店中的任意间，就能获得这些可爱又精美的周边。
Are they going to show us what they're going to give us?
各分店取得印章后，再前往另一
Let's
间
stamp by
分店
visiting both
集满2个印章
locations. You
即可
get
获得
special bonus
特别的
items
周边
because,
好
of
礼。
course, that's only going to be in
所以也
Japan,
欢迎
in
两位
fucking
拜访
Asia, and
与
not
目的
anything in
后
the States
一起
because we
创
only
造
get it in
美好的
LA
回忆。
because
융상산
Sure.
샤오점 2개의 지점에서 함께
whatever, man.
2배, 특별함도 2배, 붕괴맛 챌린지도 열린다고 하는데 저도 꼭 함께 하고 싶은걸요? 도쿄에서 열리는 이벤트도 들으면 거기도 가보고 싶을걸요? 그런가요? 그럼 한번 같이 불러보자. 마에다산 나와주세요. 마에다산.
Tokyo.
こんにちは。日本運営担当の前田です。
I want that shirt.
私からは
I want the Renoa
日本で
shirt.
開催される
Brother, that shirt is
3つの
dope.
イベントをご紹介します。
3 commemorative events taking
1
place
つ
in
目は
Japan.
池袋
Cafe and
カフェ
Bar
バー
Rage Street.
PTSD とのコラボです。オリジナルメニューやグッズ販売に加え、初日にはなんと
Oh,
人
it's
気コスプレイヤーの
Ikebukuro.
伊織萌さんが一日店長として
It's in
降臨します。
Ikebukuro. Okay.
2つ目は
Akihabara Ami Ami pop-up store?
ストアです。
Fuck,
こ
dude.
ちらは
Of course it's Ami
22
Ami.
日から5月5日まで
April 22nd to May
秋葉原ギ
5th.
アタワー店で開かれます。
Oh, it's at the figure
アニバーサ
tower.
リーを記念した
Yo,
気合の入った限定グッズが
that's
ずらりと
Serennial
並びます
though. Damn, that's
ぜ
huge.
ひその目で
Acrylic
チェックしてくださ
diorama,
い。
character acrylic stands, visual
最後は
acrylics,
アニメイトカフェコラボです。
animate.
こちらは
Oh, that's where you're getting the little can badges and key rings and stuff.
4月22日から
Very cute. Very
1ヶ月間
cute.
開催します。リレーイラストの
It's like the
裏付けが
stickers from
楽しめますの
in-game.
でぜひ全種類コンプリートを目指してみてくださいね。会場ごとに異なる企画をご用意した
Leave it to Japan to have most of the fucking merch, bro.
改めましてこうしてハーフアニバーサリーを迎えられるのは今日見てくださっている皆様、そして全てのファーストの皆様のおかげです。これからも顔ゼロならではの熱い楽しさをお届けできるよう運営一同全力で取り組んでまいります。引き続き応援よろしくお願いいたします。
전 세계 모든 지역에서 퍼스트 여러분들에게 더 의미 있는 하프 애니버서리 이벤트를 선물해 드리려고 정말 많은 준비를 했는데요. 전체적으로 요약해서 다시 한번 정리해 드리도록 하겠습니다. 먼저 4월 29일부터 인게임 이벤트를 통해 출석만 하셔도 5성 전투원, 파트너 선택권 각각 한 장씩 총 2장을 포함한 각종 보상 아이템을 받으실 수가 있고요. 상시 구출에서 7일간 10회씩 총 70회 무료 구출이 진행됩니다. 추가로 선별 구출 시스템이 들어가게 되는데요. 총 200회의 구출 중에서 마음에 드는 구출 결과를 획득할 수 있는
Yeah, so a lot of the stuff from before is being changed. Like the selective rescue is now at 200 instead of 300. Everybody's going to get a free 10 pull every day for 7 days. Everyone's going to be getting a 5-star selector ticket for agents and for a partner. So you're technically going to be able to get 2 5-star agents and a 5-star partner for free. Plus, we are also going to be getting 320 currency, some additional money, and 5 regular selector anchors on top of all of the rest of the free stuff that they're giving away for the anniversary. So that's where the 70 pulls are coming from, is the standard free 10 pull each day for 7 days. So that's where the 70 pulls are coming from.
총 200종에 가까운 굿즈들도 준비 중이라고 합니다. 그래서 각 행사, 장소들마다 획득할 수 있는 굿즈들이 다 다르다고 해요. 그래서 특별한 굿즈들을 얻기 위해서 행사장을 방문해 주셔도 좋겠다는 생각이 들고요. 개별적인 이벤트들과 상세한
I just want the Yuki merch, man. Just give me Yuki merch.
통해서
I want official Yuki merch. That's what I want.
그리고 오늘 방송을 봐주신
Us blue girls gotta stick together, you know.
분들을 위한 선물 또 따로 준비되어 있잖아요. 화면 자막으로 방송 시청 감사.
Oh, CZN0418 Arise. 1,000 free crystals for everybody available until June 30th. Be sure to write that down, chat. Make sure you save that.
저 없을 줄 알았어요.
So if you are actively playing and you'd like 1,000 crystals, go put that in.
많은 퍼스트머들이
Save that and get that in as soon as possible to get you some 1,000 free crystals today.
자, 이제 쇼케이스가 어느 정도 마무리를 향해 가고 있는데요. 그런데 이렇게 끝내기에는 또 아쉬워요. 그래서 뭔가 하나 더 또 퍼스트 여러분들을 위해서 좀 이후에 또 진행되는
Anything else special? Fancy?
보시면 좋을 것 같기는 하거든요.
아주 저를 탈탈 터시는군요.
Always.
이때 터야죠.
Wait, if not now.
네, 지금 저희가 런칭 전보다 더
Bring a cat's back, jackass. Give me my cats
열심히
back.
일하고 있는데
Put them all back in the. Come on. Just give me my cats back. I don't want to have to spam to get cats.
우선 가까운 시일 내에 이제
Story revamp update coming in July.
네.
Cool.
한참 성우 녹음 중이기 때문에
Remember that the story update that they're talking about is chapters chapters 1 through
맞습니다.
스토리 개편이 이 정도 시기에 될 거다라고 말씀을 드렸었는데
so the initial chapters of the game.
이번 업데이트를 통해서 게임의 구조를 좀 개선하는 만큼 또 스토리 쪽에 대한
So it's all the season 0 stuff.
정말 직접 해보시고 만나보셔도 좋을 것 같습니다. 많은 기대를 부탁드리겠습니다.
So this is coming out in July. Interesting.
네. 우선 아까 소개해드린
The battle skip mode we introduced earlier.
말씀드렸는데 전투 스킵
We mentioned that battle skip mode allows battles to proceed automatically. Actually, wouldn't that feel a bit awkward if I'm playing the unidentified area but only battles run automatically? So for the unidentified area, it will also run automatically. Oh, interesting. So if you do battle skip, text-based roguelite mode, we're preparing improvements to make it feel like an entirely new mode. So it's sort of like a text-based roguelite mode.
짧은 시간 가볍게 플레이를 하고 끝낼 수 있는
Oh, interesting. Okay.
집중해서
I can see that being kind of a thing that would be interesting for people who are interested in doing it that way.
맞습니다.
I'm okay with that.
그래서 이제 뭐 라이트하게 즐기시고 싶은 퍼스트 여러분들
Yeah, if you just want it to be a quick visual novel where you're not making any big changes or big selections and just have it give you everything at the end,
즐기실 수 있게
seems not terrible.
뭐 기존처럼 난 더 많은 좀 세이브 데이터
Especially since you can only do it once a day.
이제 기존처럼 카오스를 그냥
So there is that.
알겠습니다. 앞으로 또 업데이트가 기대가 되는데 하나만 더 준비 중인 거 하나만 더 흘려주세요.
최근에
Recently wondering whether Chaos Zero Nightmare will get this one type of content to
바로
actually preparing a multiplayer mode. Hey!
재밌을 것 같아요.
전 세계에 있는 퍼스트 여러분들과
Interesting. Can enjoy chaos together, not just by yourself. Doing multiplayer chaos runs could be very interesting, like having 3 people that you get up to 3 people, and each of you get to bring your own agent to the team.
와, 그럼 멀티플레이도 나오면 진짜 재밌을 것 같아요.
That'd be cool.
너무 기대가 되는데.
A lot of speculation about what that's going to be.
되고, 또 멀티플레이하는 재미도 부과가 되면은 정말 좋을 것 같습니다. 자, 이렇게 해서 오늘
We will definitely have to try that out once it's live, for sure, on stream. For sure.
카오스 제로 나이트메어에 사랑해주시는 퍼스트 여러분들 덕분에 개발팀
Chaos Zero is definitely building fucking steam, let me tell you. I'm really excited for the half anniversary. I think it's going to be really good. I'm very interested in seeing the new storyline updates and stuff for heading back to the identity and stuff like that. So yeah, should be fun.
최선을 다했고 그 준비한 결과물을 직접 퍼스트 여러분들에게 소개하고 싶었습니다. 다시 한번 진심으로 감사드립니다.
네, 4월 28일 업데이트 하루 전이죠. 네, 은하망 뉴스 라이브.
So we'll have a new live broadcast specifically for introduction to the new agent that's coming out. Oh, also, in case you missed it, Foosh, the new agent is Haida Marie, and she will be a limited character, just like Serenial.
카오스 제로 나이트메어가 어떻게 변화했는지.
So, start saving today.
그리고 우리의 명예로운 시장이죠.
Not that you haven't already, but
하이데마리에 대한
we will be getting additional Haidamari information, including all of her cards and epiphanies
마지막 기사를 드려야 되는데
the day before patch, so Monday night.
하기로 했잖아요.
Monday morning? Probably Monday morning.
가시죠. 자, 해피
하프
애니버서리 감사합니다.
緊張しない
Momoko Seto.
エディニティ号を代表して参りましたやっぱり私の力がこういう大切なお祭りで役に立っているみたいですね
Momoko Seto.
カオスゼロナイトメアの新キャラクターハイデマリ役の瀬戸桃子ですよろしくお願い
She
しま
is
す
hella new. She has not done a lot of anything.
今回のシーズン3で
Oh,
登場する
wait.
キャラクター
I know this. I know this voice. Wait a second.
記念すべきタイミングで皆さんにお披露目することができて本当に嬉しい気持ちでいっぱいです。ハイデマリというキャラクターはですね、もうギャップがすごくてとにかく演じて
Why do I know her voice? Why do I know this name?
まだまだ語りたいこと山ほどあるのですがここまでということで、ファーストの皆さんにお会いできる日を私も心待ちにしております。ここまでハイデマリ役の瀬戸桃子でした。
Oh god, it's Bella No Light. Momoko Seto, she's also the voice actress for Bella No Light from Uma Musume Cinderella Grey. She's Bella No Light. Oh god, I knew she sounded familiar. Ooh. Her song seems cool. Apparently she's also going to have like vocals for the track as well. Like they're coming out with a music video for her like a week before everything happens. But yeah, no. Momoko Seto, the voice of Haida Marie, is Bella No Light. That's very cool. That explains why they had license certificates for everybody. It's because this song. This has got a Guilty Gear feel to it. This feels like Guilty Gear X or Guilty Gear Ascent Core vibes. I dig it. I used the coupon. I only have 757 crystals. Oh no. Well, better start saving for everything else. Already had some crystals too. Ah, that's fair. Which coupon are you talking about? Oh, the code for the 1,000? The 1,000 crystal coupon. Got it. You might need to try logging, try exiting out and going back in and seeing if it updates the 1,000. I didn't get it written down soon enough. Was only there for a second. It's fine. We'll rewind here in a second. I was waiting for the song to finish. Just a second. We will find it again. I think it was CZN 0418 something.
페이지나
There it is. CZN0418 Arise can be used once per account, cannot be used multiple times. Coupon registration period until June 30th. You can either enter the coupon code below on the official website or in-game to get 1,000 crystals. Yes, it is CZN0418 Arise. That should be good for a 1,000 crystal boost to your account. But yes, though, that's cool. Momoko Seto. She's the voice actress for Bella No Light and Cinderella Grey. That's really cool. I'm actually pretty happy about that. I'm glad that she's really young too. She's 21 years old and she only started doing voice acting in 2023. She was Fuka Tatara in Liar Liar, did some extras in Tales of Wedding Rings and VTuber Legend. She was Kokoro in Catch Me at the Ballpark. She's Bella No Light in Uma Musume Cinderella Grey. And she's also got 3 new 2026 stuff that she is doing. She is Rika Inohara in Tune in the Midnight Heart, Kotobuki Hibiya in The Clear Moonlight Dusk, and Ichika Amasawa in Classroom of the Elite, at least the current season of Classroom of the Elite, because that's a new character. But yeah, this is cool. So the big 2 things that I think are really interesting is the next big update is going to be the new roguelite mode, specifically called I'm just bad at remembering words. Sorry. So this is the big 3 key things to take away from this. Sortie mode, the new chaos, as well as the chaos and save data burden mitigation issues, and then of course the special event stuff that they talked about at the end. Gotta check your mail. Okay, cool. They sent it to your mail instead of just giving it to you directly. Fair, annoying, but fair. Good to know though. But yeah, so Sortie is the new roguelite mode. No save data will be saved from it. So all of the things you do will just kind of be a thing. You start with 1 agent and you will gain up to, by the end of it, you can have a total of 4 agents. Each time you add a new agent to your party, it adds additional things. So the first agent is your starting agent. Your second agent will come in with the ability to gain a standard deck that you can modify. The third agent comes in with a modified deck, which could be like all basics are removed, or you have multiple duplicates of a thing. And then the fourth agent will come in with 2 unique cards. They cannot get items. They cannot get new cards. And they're simply there as like a support character to like have extra HP and then give you the 2 extra cards that they come in with. And they're all random every time you run it, which is really cool. And then there's like, it's either 9, 11, or 13 like ports, and there are 3 sections to it. There's the interior, there's the exterior, the interior, and then there's a third one. So yeah, no, it all sounds really cool. Sortie is kind of the mode I think a lot of people have been waiting for. Less grindy, more Slay the Spire. Actually, it is traditionally the Slay the Spire meets Darkest Dungeon mode. Because you're not keeping anything at the end of that. It's all baseline, which is cool. I'm okay with that. The chaos and save data burden mitigation stuff is actually very interesting. They're adding a new thing in with the new season where you can get a specific thing, like a specific currency that then allows you to like get tools to basically epiphany your cards again and then duplicate or remove cards. Plus, the one thing that a lot of people have been bitching about, and this is, I'm just going to go over this again. I think that I come from a different era of gameplay. I grew up a lot of my ladder based gameplay comes from playing old Diablo 2, old Diablo 3 ladders, where every single time a new season started, I had to start a new character, new build, new items, new everything. I'm used to that. It's normal for me. So having to rebuild and regrind my chaos decks and get my save data for each new season, to me, felt normal. I didn't have a problem with it. With the updates and things that they gave us with the chaos with season 2, where we can actively choose who we're doing our duplications, and getting all the epiphanies that we want, and then having tools with meditation and the flashes outside of save data outside of runs, manipulate the save data to get the epiphanies we actually want. That sort of stuff is cool, and I'm glad that they added that. But I'm used to having to build my decks every single season. It's normal for me. And a lot of people were bitching about that. They're like, I don't want to do it. I would rather just keep my old season 1 deck and run that. Cool. That kind of defeats the purpose of having a seasonal deck, right? Well, they're loosening that need going forward, where you can take a season 1 deck into season 3 content. So if there's a specific boss you want to fight, or a specific thing that you can only do with that would have normally been able to be like Great Rift. Great Rift was baseline stuck to that season's decks, that season's save data. They're changing it now so that isn't the case anymore. So you can go back and take a season 0 or a season 1 or a season 2 deck into the season 3 bosses and use those decks. So if you had older gimmick decks that you wanted to keep, like the one-shot insta-kill billion T-hit Meilin deck that was from season 1 that everyone built, that stuff is usable in this new season for the bosses. So big change. I don't feel like it fully defeats the entire idea of it, but for overall, it is kind of what it is. So, that's kind of how it goes. But yeah, no, this was super informative. I'm very glad that they did this. I'm happy to see a lot of these changes were as good as I think they needed to be. Sortie sounds really fun. The updated save data burden mitigation stuff seems really cool. I'm a little chuffed, I think, the fact that it's all standard pulls, but at the same time, I'm also like, probably for the best, considering the fact that fucking the banner character is a limited character, and they don't want people just going in and like hard pressing for a limited character banner. So like, it is what it is. I do kind of understand that that's kind of what they're gonna do. We all kind of figured that was how it was gonna be, but like, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah. Yeah. I know a lot of people are gonna want to try to dupe Haida Marie. He seems like she's probably going to be one of the first characters that people are going to actively try to get 2 or 3 copies of, to try to get her to like E2, E3, E4 maybe. Just because it sounds like, just from the general sort of baseline, people really like how she looks. And so a lot of people are going to be like, I don't care if her stats are good or if her abilities are good. I want multiple copies of her because she's like the character I have my heart set on. And I'm like, valid. That's kind of like me with like Rin and fucking Yuki. But yeah, no, it looks good. I'm very interested in seeing how it works out. I'm very interested in seeing what actually happens. I think it'll be good. She's a seasonal combatant, so save your crystals. She's only going to be here once, and then she's gone for a long time, just like Serenial. So start saving now, because if you really are interested in getting her, you're going to want to save specifically for her. Like, that's just kind of how it goes. Yeah, cool. That was neat. I'm glad we stuck around for that. It was a little bit more than I expected. It's actually better that I like it when they do their live streams like this versus how they do the card streams, like the character deck card streams, like the reveal streams, like the night before the patch. I'm not a big fan of how they do those, because those tend to drag, and there's a lot of like extraneous hemming and hawing in those streams, which is why I like to just kind of go over the text stuff on the site. Because I would much rather take my time and look at what I'm looking for and like go over my information on it rather than listening to an hour and a half of them kind of drone on in A, a language I don't understand, and B, at their speed. I would much rather look at them at my own pace versus their ridiculously breakneck speed. Jesus Christ. Some of the stuff people are making for fucking Tomodachi Life. Good lord. Anyway, sorry. That's crazy. My roommate sent me this thing. Yeah, start saving now. You've got 4 weeks. Because she comes out in 2, and then you'll have another 2, maybe 3 weeks of her actually being active before she's gone. So, yeah, that's about right. Yeah, it's probably, I think you've got about a month, maybe a month and a week. But I would say give it a month of saving to like be safe so that you don't run out of time. Anyway, roommate sent me a thing. A secondary company called Playon, Plaion Replay, is releasing a updated and I don't want to say it's modified because it's not. They're releasing a new and updated Neo Geo hardware bundle. So if you don't know what Neo Geo is SNK's console that came out back in the 90s. Back then it was the expensive kids console. So if you had money, you had a Neo Geo because the console itself ran like $700 and the cartridges were $100 a pop. And they were arcade hardware in a home system. You could literally take the cartridges with you with the save data that you had from them, plug them in at the arcade along with a memory card with your save data on it, and play the game you were playing at home at the arcade. That's how SNK started. Okay. So this company Playon is releasing a new console updated for, 2026 called the Neo Geo AES Plus. They're releasing 2 versions of it, a black version and a white version. They are also releasing a wireless adapter for the controllers. The base Neo Geo with no games is $249. Each title will cost $90 each. That hasn't changed much. They have 10 new titles available at the time of the release, which is November 12th. And they will also have an ultimate bundle for pre-order, which is $999. That will come with all 10 games. And all original Neo Geo titles and Neo Geo controllers will work with the new system. So that's fucking crazy. In the year of our Lord 2026, Neo Geo is making a comeback because SNK got bought out by a fucking Saudi Arabia company, and now they're putting a whole bunch of money in making people buy the SNK hardware again. Which, cool. Understand that the SNK hardware is still fairly antiquated in terms of current modern gen consoles, but it is a good retro console to get your hands on at a much reduced price from what it would actually cost to get, because right now I'm pretty sure a normal Neo Geo console that's the original consoles is like $1,000, if not more, probably closer to $2,000. That moment when I run an S rank UMA and someone shows up with a UG, bruh. I mean, what was it? Did you hear about, there's a dude on Twitter, goes by the name Rappy. Dude has 2 UMA now that are, UFs. Yeah. 2 of them. He has an Ogre and he has an El Condor Pasa that are UF now. in English, in global, not Japan, in global. UF is cake to get in Japan, in Japanese servers. In global, man has 2 UFs on global now. And I'm like, that's fucking insanity. Could you even imagine having that? Funny part, his original UG was a Taiki shuttle that he got before Trackblazer even came out, before the Marikani Fukukitaru card even came out. Man had quality runnable UG Taiki shuttle. She wasn't just a score Taiki, she was a runnable Taiki. This man is crazy for building these characters the way he has. It's insane. Now, I don't know that his El Condor Pasa is anything but a score UF, but I do know that his Ogre ran or will be running in the new cup because reasons. Also, there's going to be so many Ogres in this upcoming CM. It's going to be insane. She is built for this CM. So that's going to be fucking wild. Alrighty. It is 10:15. It is a bit late. We've done what we need to do, and I have some editing I got to get scored away so I can get a mission taken care of for crystals. So we are going to process our way on over and wander over to yonder twitch.tv to see who is streaming, that we might find somebody to raid. It's going to be great. Who's doing stuff? Case is playing Cairn, the mountain climbing simulator. 12 noon and it's 40C. Bruh. I couldn't imagine, bro. Nah, I'm good. That's way too high. Dude, no way. Thanks, but no. I choose life. I'll prep. Right. I remember what else came out today. For those of you who have a chance to play it and haven't gotten a chance to actually do much with it, but know that it's a thing, happy Pragmata Day. We finally got there. It only took 6 years. It only took 6 years. We finally got Pragmata. It finally happened. Neat. But yeah, happy Pragmata Day. We are probably gonna go have a good time and say hi to our good buddy Case, because we haven't talked to him in a little while. Fellow member of the Iron Lions VTuber group and a good friend of ours that we've known for quite a while. Who's currently playing Cairn, which is a mountain climbing simulator. We love watching that kind of nonsense. That being said, we like to use the dad emote around these parts to let everyone know that dad is proud of them. If you do not have a subscription to the channel currently, that is okay. 100 Zenny, your channel points, will unlock dad for 24 hours. That you can tell everyone across all of Twitch that dad is proud of them. That being said, it's Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you guys again back on Monday time for yet another Storytime stream with Unicorn Overlord as we move ever closer towards the next section as we work our way through the southern territories. That being said, I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. Have a good evening. Thanks you all so much for hanging out. Thanks to Werzy for the raid. Hope you guys all have a good night. Don't go too crazy. I'll see you guys again on Monday. Bye-bye.